This Arabesque by Karganov has lots of very straightforward elements. For grade 6, we'll take that when we see it. So the things that are straightforward are that the left hand, pretty much every bar, arpeggiates up the piano and kind of gives you time to read the notes. The pedalling matches it as well. So your pedalling is really pretty much always on beat 1, which means that you get into a rhythm and you don't have to think about the pedalling, which at grade 6 is unusual because quite often it sort of changes a lot. The melody is what it's all about. Quite helpfully though, not every bar is busy, and there's quite a few ornamental things that kind of embellish the melody, and that's why it's called an arabesque. So an arabesque is basically a word originally to be about Arabic art or Arabic architecture, which was very ornate. So there's kind of quite a simple melody, but Karganov gradually embellishes it a bit more and a bit more. It's quite a bit like Chopin in places actually, who just preceded Karganov. So I wonder if Karganov sort of got to know Chopin's works. So the melody must sing out. Your left hand that's all ripply has got to do it nice and gently. You need to take time at the moments it gets really ornamented. So bar 4, 6, 10, 14, those kind of places. That's where the rubato comes in. You kind of expand it and take your time and then you get moving again. I have to say, the things that people have found difficult in this is the rhythms when there's a rest, remembering to not sort of play before, on the quaver rest in the left hand, and to make sure the crotchets stay long when they happen. But also to actually get this piece up to speed. Because it's so pretty, you think it's going to be a really slow one, but actually the tempo written on it is quite fast. So I've done a recording now for you at a slower speed, so that you can see where everything goes. But I also have played it without any rubato, so you can hear what the rhythms really are. Because when you do rubato, it's a very personal thing, so you don't have to play it like me. If you learn it in a straightforward rhythm, then you can feel where to pull the tempo around, and that's the joy of this kind of piece. You've got to be expressive in your own way. So you can watch this next performance, check that you've got everything in line, and then get it faster and put it around where you want to. Just a quick afterthought, because in my other videos I make quite a big deal about accents and really making them have a good tone and really making them obvious. In this piece it's actually a bit different. So it's about context really, because it's a romantic period piece and it's expressive and melodic and it's quite gentle. I read the accent as a different thing. He's put them everywhere. So they have to be pointed, but it's clearly not going to be full arm weight, harsh sound like we might do it, like say in a rhythmical 20th century jazz piece. Then we would give it really, really good weight and really make it sort of ping out. in this instance, it's more about just making a note a bit highlighted. So I would say, maybe whereas another note is a slow note or a squeeze, this one you just go a little bit faster so that it just has a little bit more resonance that pings out quickly. So notice them, make them a bit different, but they don't have to be big and harsh.